Yo, welcome back to my late night spook show here on the Horror and Metal channel. I'm Hellhound. This is Hellhound's Loathsome Lore, episode 41, I believe. They'll look at some cool things that I got relatively recently, so let's go and get started. First thing I got, and probably the coolest thing, is this NECA Dracula figure. Yeah, there he is. The Bela Lugosi version from the 1931 original classic. Oh yeah, very, very cool figure, very detailed, just very awesome. Very, very happy to have this in my collection. It goes good with my Frankenstein's monster, the Mummy, and the Wolfman figures, all from the Universal Monsters original series. Comes with some pretty cool accessories as well. Yeah, a few interchangeable heads, a candlestick, some other cool stuff, a bat, some other hands. Yeah, very, very cool. Yeah, very, very happy to have this. I've been waiting for it to come out for a long time, and it's finally here, and I finally got myself one. So, yeah. Oh, yeah. Gotta love the original Dracula with Bela Lugosi. Very, very cool figure. One of their best, I think. I think NECA really outdid themselves this time. Alright, now let's look at Blu-rays. I got this Warlock collection with all three Warlock films. Warlock the Armageddon, and Warlock 3, The End of Innocence. Yeah, Julian Sands, of course, played the Warlock in the first two, and he's great. I really like him a lot. I also really like Richard E. Grant as Redfern in the first movie. And Bruce Payne plays the Warlock in the third film. He's really good. He always plays a great villain, like in Passenger 57 and stuff. So yeah, great movies. Vestron Video, of course, always does a great job. Love Vestron Video. I've been a fan of them ever since the old VHS days. So yeah, very happy to have all three of these movies in this single collection. The only Warlock film I had previously was the original on VHS. So yeah, now I got all three of them on Blu-ray. Very happy to upgrade. Next, I got the Wishmaster collection, also from Vestron Video, with all four Wishmaster movies. The first two are the best, of course, mainly because of Andrew Divoff and all the horror references, the Easter eggs, all kinds of horror veteran actors like Robert Englund, Tony Todd, and several others, all in the first movie. Kane Hodder, yeah, really great stuff. So yeah, happy to have the Wishmaster collection. Make your wishes. Got it all on Blu-ray. I had them all on DVD before too. So next, there's Bloodhook, a Troma movie. This is okay. It wasn't as good as I thought it would be. I was really hoping that the killer. It's about people getting caught on fishing hooks and dragged into the water from boats and swimmers and people on boats and stuff. I was really hoping the killer would be some kind of aquatic creature, like a fish or something, like a fish going fishing for people. How cool would that have been? But it's not. Still, it's decent. It's got some pretty memorable scenes, some standout moments. I kind of dug it. It just wasn't quite what I expected. It wasn't quite as good as I thought it would be, but still decent. Bloodhook. Yeah, pretty fun movie overall. Next, we have Girls' Night Out. I really like this slasher. The villain looks like is in a bear mascot costume and has these claws like Wolverine. Pretty unique look for a killer. Got this. Era Video did a great job. It's got the interchangeable cover, of course, like they always do. Yeah. Really creepy ending, too. Yeah, kind of very shocking. Not quite as much as something like Sleepaway Camp, but pretty up there. Yeah, Girls' Night Out. Really decent slasher. If you haven't seen it yet, I definitely recommend you check it out. Next, we have another really good slasher, Hell High. And what I like about this is it's nothing like any other slasher. It's very, very original, very unique. It's a very creative premise. And it's, like I said, it's very, very different kind of slasher. And the actual horror doesn't happen until, like, kind of late in the movie. But still pretty cool nonetheless. Yeah, Hell High. Era Video did a great job. Interchangeable cover. Yeah, I really liked this one, actually. I think it was really good. And I seem to have lost the disc. There we go. Oh yeah, Hell High. I definitely recommend you check this one out if you haven't already. Oh yeah. Next we have The Night Visitor, which was a total ripoff of Fright Night, and maybe with a little bit of Rear Window in there too. But it's still pretty decent. I really like this movie. I mean, it could be better, but I still like it. It is different enough from Fright Night that I can, I find it enjoyable, but it is very, very heavily inspired by it. Yeah, Night Visitor. Check it out. Next we have Rawhead Rex. This one could have been a lot better, but I think it's still a pretty decent monster movie. It's not as good as, say, something like Pumpkinhead, but even Clive Barker himself, who wrote the original story, was very dissatisfied. He wasn't very pleased with the way the final product turned out, but I think it's okay. It's pretty gruesome, just the monster going around killing pretty much anything and everybody in sight. They're pretty brutal scenes, but it was very hard to find there for a while, so it was kind of a sought-after collector's item, but now here it is finally on Blu-ray. Yeah, I think the monster, the mask, the face looks a little fake in close-up shots. I think it's still a pretty cool design. Clive Barker's original design had it as a giant phallus, so I don't know. I think I like this better, but whatever. Yeah, it's okay. Okay monster flick. It just could have been a lot better. Except don't open till Christmas. Yeah, holiday slasher. What's different about this one, it's different from most Christmas slasher films, is that it's not a killer in a Santa suit. It's a killer going around killing people in Santa suits. So yeah, it's a little different. Yeah, don't open till Christmas. Yeah, Vinegar Syndrome did a great job on this Blu-ray, like they always do. I recommend it. It's not as good as Silent Night, Deadly Night, or certainly not as good as Black Christmas, but I think it's definitely worth checking out. And finally, the last Blu-ray we have is Brain Damage. It's directed by Frank Henenlotter, who also did Basket Case and Frankenhooker. He always does really weird, really bizarre, really creative movies, and this one's no exception. Yeah, it's about a parasite that attaches itself to this man's neck and gives him a euphoric feeling of being high. And he squirts this blue liquid into his brainstem, but in exchange, he wants human brains. So there's always a catch, and it's a metaphor for drug addiction and the negative effects that such an addiction can have on your body and your mind. Yeah, I really like Frank Lotter. I'm a huge fan of his work, and this one's a testament to that. So yeah, definitely check it out if you're into really weird, really bizarre, twisted movies that give you a little something extra. And that's it for Blu-rays. As far as vinyl records go, the only one I got recently was this And Justice for All by Metallica, which in my opinion was their last truly great album. I don't like it quite as much as the first three, but it's still really, really good. But I've talked about And Justice for All on this channel before, so I'll just leave it at... I'll just go ahead and conclude by saying it's a great album, and I highly suggest you get it on vinyl, because it sounds great. I still can't hear the bass very well, though, unfortunately. I was hoping that it'd be maybe a little bit more audible, and maybe it is just a little bit, but... only listen to it once, so maybe I'll have to give it another spin and pay closer attention or something. But yeah, Metallica and Justice for All, great album. Alright guys, well that's it for my recent acquirements. If you got anything cool lately, be sure to let me know in the comments below. As always, thank you for watching my late night spook show here on the Horror and Metal channel. I'm Hellhound. Until next time, later.